Now students, today we have to do molar conductance, lambda m, and the conductivity, or you can say specific conductance, which is denoted by kappa, and their relationship with each other, as well as the effect of dilution on them, both of them, the molar conductance and specific conductance. As we know, in the earlier video also we have done that specific conductance is the conductance due to the ions present in between two electrodes having unit cross-sectional area and separated by a unit distance. While molar conductance is the conductance due to the ions produced by 1 mole of electrolyte kept in between the two electrodes separated by a unit distance or separated by a distance. So here, molar conductance, how it is related with the specific conductance, this is their relationship. Here lambda m is molar conductance, and kappa is specific conductance, and C is concentration in moles per liter. When concentration is in moles per liter and these all values of lambda m, molar conductance and specific conductance, their units are centimeter units, or you can say non-SI unit, then the formula will be lambda m equal to kappa into 1000 over C. But if SI units are there, that is meter units, meters are given there in molar conductance, specific conductance and concentration also, then for SI unit the formula will be molar conductance lambda m equal to kappa over C, that is specific conductance divided by concentration in moles per liter. Now effect of dilution. What will happen if solution is diluted, and what will be the effect on, first of all, on specific conductance? Since specific conductance, it is the conductance due to the ions present in between the two electrodes having unit cross-sectional area separated by a unit distance, that is, we have specified the volume. If water is added in that solution, or if this solution is diluted, then some ions, they will be, or you can say the number of ions per unit volume will decrease down. So for the conduction, number of ions will decrease, therefore kappa, that is specific conductance, will also decrease. So on dilution, specific conductance decreases. Why it decreases? Reason is that because number of ions per unit volume, which we have specified in its definition, per unit volume decreases. Because of this, specific conductance decreases. But molar conductance, it always increases on dilution. Why? Always increases on dilution. Its reason we'll discuss with respect to weak electrolytes and strong electrolytes. So first of all, strong electrolytes. What are strong electrolytes? These are the electrolytes which completely dissociate on making solution. For example, sodium chloride, potassium chloride. If their solution is made, they 100% dissociate to give ions. Means if 100 molecules of NaCl are there, then 100 molecules of sodium and 100 ions of sodium and 100 chloride ions will be obtained. It means completely ions get dissociated. If we add water in it, so their number of ions will not increase. But yes, forces of attraction, electrostatic forces of attraction between the ions, they decrease down or they break down. Therefore, these ions, they move apart, or you can say mobility of these ions increases. Therefore, molar conductance increases. So, overall, we can say for strong electrolytes, on dilution, molar conductance or lambda m increases. What is the reason? Reason, only one reason, that mobility of the ions increases. Mobility of ions increases because electrostatic forces of attractions, they break down or they decrease. Breakdown or they decreases. If we want to plot a graph for molar conductance, lambda m versus concentration. For concentration, we have taken root C. This graph is based on the equation, on the basis of the equation lambda m equal to lambda m naught minus a root C. In this, we are plotting the graph between lambda m and root C. So here minus a will be the slope and lambda m naught will be the intercept. So here the graph for strong electrolyte will come as in this way. There is very less steep slope. With here the concentration is increasing, so with the decreasing concentration or increasing dilution, this graph will come as showing that increase in molar conductance, but that increase is not so much. So this graph is for NaCl or KCl, let it be, for strong electrolyte. For weak electrolyte, the graph between these two, it will be not like this, it will be very steep, this way, which shows that with the decreasing concentration, or you can say increasing dilution, molar conductance of weak electrolyte increases, but with very high magnitude, बहुत ज़्यादा increase हो रही है. For strong electrolyte, by lesser magnitude, molar conductance is increasing. So this graph is for a weak electrolyte, for example, acetic acid we are taking. In the graph, here if we see that weak electrolyte, there is sharp increase in molar conductance. So what should be the reason here for weak electrolytes? Here two reasons are there. First of all, on dilution, degree of dissociation increases. On dilution, degree of dissociation of electrolyte or weak electrolyte increases. Why degree of dissociation increases? Because weak electrolytes are not completely dissociated on adding water, but as the water is added continuously on dilution, more and more degree of dissociation takes place, or more electrolyte get dissociated into its ions. So if more number of ions are there, there will be molar conductance, more greater molar conductance will be there. Or you can say if more number of ions are there, more molar conductance will be there. So increase will be sharp. Second reason, as it is in strong electrolyte, here it is also there. On dilution, mobility of the ions also increases. So here two reasons are there. Mobility of ions increases as well as degree of dissociation increases. So number of ions as increase, number of ions के बढ़ते ही molar conductance sharply increase हो, जिससे ग्राफ इस तरह से आए. But here, if we extrapolate the graph of strong electrolyte on molar conductance axis, this graph cuts this axis at one point, which is known as, or which is written as lambda m naught. That is molar conductance at infinite dilution. Means dilution is increased gradually, but at this point or after this point, there is no increase in the molar conductance, whatever dilution you increase. But for weak electrolyte, we can't get the molar conductance at infinite dilution on increasing, on extrapolating this graph on y-axis. This molar conductance at infinite dilution is also known as limiting molar conductance for an electrolyte.